A pleasant good evening to everyone tonight. Tonight we have a thrilling matchup for you. Varsity HAFTR Hawks versus Varsity DRS Wildcats, the home team. These teams have faced off so many times in the past couple years, most recently at the Memphis tournament.
Yeah, well, I think this is the game we've all been waiting for. I'm not talking about the matchup even, I'm just talking about the fans. The very much well-known DRS Greenhouse finally decided to wake up.
Finally, the seniors finally.
You know, it's easy to take a team for granted when they've been, putting up good games against not challenging teams.
I think they're 15-0 now. Is that right? 15-0.
They're not the Golden State Warriors, but they're getting close.
They're getting there.
But either way, the DRS Greenhouse is very exciting. You know, Thursday night you always have that excitement in the air. It's the Cholent in the air. It's the Kugel in the air. It's the Mishmar. It's the Night Seder. There's a lot going on at DRS Thursday night, and you can tell all the boys are excited for this game. A lot of these HAFTR boys are very, very good friends of the DRS
or
squad.
Some even former DRS.
Some even former DRS students. A.B. Perlau,
that's
Kirstein.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave anyone out. I think that's it.
I think that's
on the basketball team. But
yeah,
everyone's very, very good friends here. They hang out every Shabbos together, daven the same team minyanim. Play ball, on their own time, go to the same camps, etc. So they are the close to the friends, and it's always a great matchup watching them play against each other.
Oh, Life just hitting a beautiful shot there. But one of the most things that people tune in to watch tonight is the matchup, like Gabriel Lifer and A.B. Perlow going at it tonight. At the Memphis tournament, Perlow put up 24. Gabe put up 28. DRS ended up winning that tournament. But you know what? Last year, the championship that really matters in this league, HAFTR outplayed them. And, DRS is looking for revenge, right?
Yeah, they're both a little bit of different looking teams from last year. HAFTR certainly lost some key players because they had
for sure.
Greenberg, who was a senior. DRS didn't really lose so many key. Well, actually, we thought they lost some key players, but all the juniors that played last year have been stepping up, and that's really what's been helping him along so far to start off the season.
Especially Jeremy Brody, in particular, and Zev Ben-Ami, who definitely stepped up to the roles that were needed.
I mean, Jeremy Brody was really getting limited minutes last year, and when he was unpredictable. This year, he's obviously a starter. Zev Ben-Ami has transformed from a defensive player to an all-around player. Yoav Deitch obviously keeps growing a great player.
He's three-point specialist there. He does everything.
But the real interesting matchup to watch tonight actually is not about Lifer versus Perlow. It's actually Judah Levine and Max Rosner, because those are the two big bodies.
Who happens to be Yoav Deich's cousin. Don't forget that.
Happens to be
and Jacob.
Cousin. Yeah, they obviously don't share the size genes there with Yoav versus Max Rosner. But Judah and Max go up very well against each other. They both play very similarly. They're both very aggressive. They don't put a lot of points, but they get a lot of rebounds. That's really an interesting matchup to watch. Last year it was said to be that Max was the better of the two. Judah's worked on his game a lot.
He added
a very close matchup now.
Added that jump shot of his now that he does take during games, and he hits as the DRS Wildcat, the DRS den. The fans are going crazy now.
Yeah, they've been here all night, been waiting for this.
There's the buzzer. And we are about to get underway here.
I think we're going to turn our attention now to center court in about a second. Get ready for the start of the game. One more chant by DRS before we go.
Look at them go. Ready to go. Ready to go. And now as we put the camera back to center court, we're on the fans. One more thing. Coach Avram has asked us to give a shout-out to his wife, Yoni, who's in Florida tonight. He wants to give a shout-out and says he loves her.
Beautiful.
Wish him good luck tonight.
Wow, are you hearing that crowd? What's that? Oh, it's a loop? That's live? Oh. And thank you to Kazla for joining me for the pregame. Now it's my pleasure to welcome the great, the one and only Morty Abitan to call the game alongside me. Morty, welcome. We already spoke a little bit about the matchups. What's your take on this?
I think DRS is the way more talented team.
Really?
I'm trying my best not to be biased.
Try not to be.
I'm sure. I I'm trying my best not to be biased. I'm sure I am just by not on purpose, but I'm sure I am a little biased. But I would say DRS is the by far more talented team. The only reason why I think it may be close is because the HAFTR DRS rivalry is always close.
Yeah, well, that's for sure. Remember, it's like when the Devils play the Rangers. It's always going to be
Always a close game no matter how talented the teams are.
Oh, wow, what a great play to start it off.
That is a set DRS play that they do in the JV also.
Yo, off Deitch there on the layup.
Was that a set play?
Yeah.
You'll play. Play by play.
HAFTR bring up the ball, Mandel.
Kind of wondering if our viewers can hear us over the DRS greenhouse right now.
It's coming out tonight. They haven't been very quiet so far this season.
Yeah, they've been waiting for a good matchup.
A good game, exactly. DRS really blows out every team by 30, 40 points on average.
Now, watch Mandel. Mandel was actually the killer in the
Oh, what a block by Leifer.
Gabe Leifer, block number 1 of the day.
Let's keep count of the Gabe Leifer block, shall we?
He sometimes, I think he goes for triple-double sometimes. Getting MVP chance by the
nice and early.
Abraham, three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Siri. Jacob Siri pass to Sammy Mandel. They call him Sammy Mandel Muscles Mandel. He works out a lot.
Another 3 from Abraham.
And Abraham's also a great shooter, by the way.
Well, they can't give him 2 on 1 possession.
So watch out for Sammy Mandel and Abraham's three-pointers because they are three-point specialists. Jeremy Brody brings up the ball. That's
and there's your matchup, Perlau on Gabe.
That is definitely the marquee matchup.
I'm very much looking forward, though, to seeing the Max Rosner, Judah Levine.
Miscommunication there from Jeremy Brody off Deitch.
HAFTR's in a man-to-man defense there.
Dare I say that this is perhaps the typical, DRS Wildcats versus HAFTR jitters going on. I mean, you got to expect that these guys are a little bit more nervous. There's a lot riding on this game besides a loss. It's just the rivalry, it gets guys a little bit more pumped. Yes. Adrenaline's rushing.
That's 2 blocks for
Mark
Gabe
that by block number 2 by Gabe Leifer, and he's bringing it down.
Bang! Bang!
Makes that look easy.
Great play, getting cheered on by his father, Morty Leifer.
Smart play by the HAFTR not fouling him on that.
And the DRS greenhouse getting into it like crazy here early on. Sammy Mandel fakes a shot, drive. That play for Sammy Mandel could be a great play because everyone is going to try blocking and jumping on that shot.
Yeah, I mean, they can't bite on that pump fake because they're afraid of that.
Yeah, so I think they're going to bait for that every time.
Back now, though, about Max Rosner and Judah Levine. Last year, Max seemed to always have the upper hand in that matchup because Judah really was a one-sided player. Max was a little offense, a little defense, but Judah has evolved defensively for sure and brings a little offense to the game now. That is a really interesting matchup to watch.
Sammy Mandel knocks down the first. And the second.
Great foul. He's always been a great free throw shooter.
Which is another reason why that pump fake drive to the hoop could really work for him.
DRS calling out the play.
Gabe Leifer is at the top of the key, gives it to Zeb Ben-Ami. Zeb Ben-Ami to Yoav Deitch. They're playing Yoav Deitch tight. They don't want him shooting. They're taking him up top early. Yoav Deitch dribbling around. Can't get anything going.
They're waiting for that high pick with Gabe. They haven't gotten it off. There's the pick.
Yoav Deitch with the drive. A.B. Perla with the big block.
All right, listen, let's be fair. Let's keep track of those 2. So yes. Gabe with 2 blocks, A.B. Perla with 1.
A.B. Perla was went to Halb first to grade 3.
A very beloved Talmud
was
here.
In DRS and then transferred to HAFTR in the middle of 10th grade. He is one of the best athletes probably in the world his age. Yeshiva.
Yeshiva.
Gabe Leifer with the
Oh,
man.
Judah gets up and he's okay.
He's okay. And Max Rosner also gets up and is okay.
Yeah. It looked scary for a second. You're okay.
That definitely looks scary in midair, getting coming down on Max Rosner's body. But they're both okay.
I don't like that pass right there.
Cannot turn the ball over there. Dangerous pass by Yoav Deitch. Jeremy Brody recovers. Good play by Jeremy Brody. 5:20 to go here. DRS down 5-4 to the HAFTR Hawks. Zeb Ben-Ami.
There's the
pass
pick.
to Judah Levine. Judah Levine has really improved his shot, actually.
Yeah, listen, he'll take that shot. He's not going to hit it every time, but it's a good look.
Abraham dribbling. Pass to the corner to Jacob Siri. Jacob Siri back to Abraham.
DRS playing their 2-3 zone. They've been, playing that all season. It's worked
dominant
so far. Let's hope that works this game. They don't have to change it up.
Abraham. Pass to Jacob Siri. Jacob Siri
So far,
deflection
HAFTR's
by Jeremy Brody.
passing all outside. They have not really tried to work it inside yet. Early timeout by HAFTR here.
yeah.
I guess they're trying to change something up.
I'm not sure what. I mean, they're stopping Gabe Leifer from getting inside. They can live with Judah Levine taking that three. They're stopping you all day. I'm not sure what this time. I guess offensively they're looking for something. They see something in the DRS zone.
Yeah, HAFTR coach is very sharp, and
Yes,
obviously
Kotonik.
something he doesn't like, wants to fix it quickly, keep it a close game.
The power rankings, they actually do power rankings every month for National Yeshiva League, and the first one in the beginning of the season had DRS 1, the whole country actually,
Right.
Yeshiva League, DRS 1, I think HAFTR 2 and EULA 3, or maybe EULA 2 and HAFTR 3, with Heschel 4, and that I think HAFTR lost a game this season, or well, with all the tournaments they've lost 3 games, and the new one came out yesterday. It had DRS 1, Heschel 2.
Yes,
Who we play later in the season.
Do we play them?
Yes, later in the season, I think.
I've been meaning to. Great
I think,
scramble by
that's what I
Judah.
heard.
And Judah
Wow.
won that battle.
Judah
with
Levine
Max
always
Rosner.
gets down, does the dirty work for DRS.
That's great. Yeah, but I don't know anything about Heschel, but I've been hearing that they're actually a team to be reckoned with.
Yes, they've been dominating through
The
every
SAR,
single play.
Frisch schools are all saying that they're a really, really good team.
Wow.
Perhaps even better than DRS.
Gabe Leifer misses a shot. Jacob Sir gets the rebound and drives, and they call offensive foul. Great play by Zev Ben-Ami to draw that charge. You know, you see that in the NBA a lot, but it's very scary to do to get in front of a full drive guy.
Yeah, you know,
Full
Zev's a
drive man.
fearless player, so coming from him, I'm not surprised. Very heads-up play right there.
Jeremy Brody bringing up the ball. Pass to Yoav Deitch. Yoav Deitch to Jeremy Brody. Gabe Leifer gets an open look.
Oh.
No good. Judah Levine tries tipping it back, but Zev Ben-Ami also tried getting it for the rebound. The ball goes back out to Sammy Mandel. Sammy Mandel, wow. Sammy Mandel misses the layup. AB Perlo with the rebound. The ball gets deflected. They say off DRS. I couldn't really see it, but DRS players are not too happy.
You know what? That's actually better off for us, because otherwise AB had the ball down low against Jeremy Brody, so it actually worked out in our favor that the ball went out of bounds right there. Gabe has got to hit those shots. Those are his good shots.
Those are his
mid-range
shots.
jumpers.
AB Perlo wasn't
He's gotta
there
hit
yet. He's not going to get so many open looks of those. Yeah, we got to capitalize on it.
Neither team has really found any flow on offense at all. Think about it. DRS's first points on a fast break layup. HAFTR has an open 3, but no one's really at all worked for any big offense here.
John Abraham for 3.
Deep 3
No
in and
good.
out. Okay,
Zev Ben-Ami
he
rebound.
clearly has to be kept an eye on.
Great feed by Gabe Leifer to Jeremy Brody. Jeremy Brody always looking for the extra pass.
Dare I say that is the unnecessary pass that Jeremy Brody sometimes takes.
He's a very, very, very.
He gets a little timid when he's inside, down low with those big bodies. He should have put that
He's
up.
a very unselfish player. Sometimes a little too unselfish.
Yeah, too unselfish.
Jacob Suri driving, blocked by Judah Levine.
Wow, what a block by Judah. That is an NBA-style block right there, like a real nice block.
It's tough to get by It's tough to get to the hoop on DRS. Is Judah Levine and Gabriel Leifer.
Yeah, that's 3 blocks ready for DRS.
Yes. I think DRS is going to try to get Yoav Deitch going a little bit. Sammy Mandel's playing great defense on Yoav
Yeah, AB
Deitch.
Perla playing great defense on Gabe. Gabe's working inside now. No foul call.
Wow.
Oh.
Looked like a foul to me.
Morty Leifer certainly shouting for that call. That should be a foul call.
Yes.
You know what?
Yeah, I think maybe they're just letting, they know that this rivalry might get a little aggressive. Maybe they're going to try to let them play a little bit. I mean, I think even
you
if
know
they
what?
let
Gabe's
them,
got to keep doing that. He'll get that call.
I think even if they let them play, I think it's still a little too much. But
and there's that high pick.
Ooh, that's his 3 that he's been hitting this year usually, Zev Ben-Ami. But he passes to Gabe Leifer.
Nice roll.
Never a mistake to pass to Gabe Leifer. 6-5 DRS with a minute 30 to go in the first quarter. Jeremy Brody with a great play to force that jump ball. What a play by Jeremy Brody.
And I'm told that we're having technical difficulties on the scoreboard. The score is 6-5 DRS. 6-5 DRS. We will continue to keep you updated on the score until we can get it resolved. We'll probably have to wait until a break and play to resolve the scoreboard issue.
Mandel dribbling the ball at the top of the key. Pass
DRS
here on the
playing great
perimeter.
2-3 defense here.
Akiva Ackerman checks in the game for Judah Levine. Great 6-man for DRS. I think they call on the ground foul on, was that Jovic? Or has that been on me? I think.
That was actually a great setup they had for Mandel. I'm surprised he didn't take the open 3.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think DRS by accident anticipated the pass a little too early.
Yeah, have to move the ball well. They broke
Which
the
I think could be a
2-3.
good play for HAFTR, with faking the pass at the top of the
I
key
thought that's
for a
what they
shot.
were doing. I thought that was the design. Wow,
Wow, A.B.
great
Perla.
fight for the rebound.
A.B. Perla just boxes out Gabe Leifer, and the ball gets
Oh.
wow.
They've got to overturn that call.
Wow, they call HAFTR ball, but the refs are going to get together.
The ref clearly made the call wrong
I
there.
think he realizes that it was a mistake. That's why he's getting together with
And
ref.
the call is
And they
reversed.
can change the DRS.
No shame in that. You know, the ref got it wrong. The other ref corrected it.
Joseph Rosen, captain of the greenhouse, really getting everyone into it here.
He's wearing a sweatshirt.
Yes. I think anything to get green going, you know?
Anything to get green.
I think they do anything they can to get green. That was at least the talk on the student
And
body
Gabe
today.
from
Gabe Leifer from 3. Gabe
Bang!
Leifer. Gabe Leifer pushes the lead to 9 to 5
He's not
DRS.
the 3-point shooter, but if you give him an open 3, he'll knock it down. He's actually had a bunch of 3s this season already.
Well, he is a great 3-point shooter. They have a bunch of other ones. You know, they need to give Leifer down low also.
Oh. Nice play by Michigan, a junior.
Michigan with the nice play.
They let him move up with that. I don't know why they gave him that shot.
30 seconds left. DRS up 9-7 in the first quarter.
And they're probably not going to hold for one. DRS does not like to hold for one. They like
Yoav
to
Deitch with another.
dangerous.
Not such a good
Yo,
pass.
from a very deep
Yoav
3.
Deitch. Ooh, no good. He's usually money for
That was a Steph Curry deep 3, though. I don't know. He could have taken another step in.
Sammy Mandel pass out to Michigan. Michigan for 3.
Wow.
Michigan gives HAFTR the lead with 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 10-9 HAFTR. What a swing. That's a 6-0 run in I would say 10 to 15 seconds for HAFTR. 5 seconds left. Out of bounds
We
off
got
of HAFTR.
5
5
seconds.
seconds remaining.
DRS has time to get a play in here. They're down 10-9. I don't think they've ended a quarter yet down this season. This might be the first. And they got
Give it to
a
Ackerman.
good
I'm not
look
sure Ackerman's
for.
got it. Yoav Deitch wanted a foul
Yoav
call.
losing the ball.
Actually, that was Max Rosner playing defense on Yoav Deitch. They were actually first cousins.
That's right.
Yes.
And DRS trails 10-9 after the first quarter. If my stats are correct, that's the first time that DRS is trailing. And we're going to...
Good, they can still see. Fix the score. We are now back with the DRS Varsity game. Score is 9-10 as we fix the scoreboard.
And bang! That's another 3 for Gabe Leifer to put DRS back up by 2. What a shot by Gabe from the corner.
One thing I think that I think DRS has to work on is that
Great steal by Gabe.
Here we go.
But when people talk about DRS, all they talk about is Gabe Leifer. But a huge scorer on the team, second highest scorer on the team, and he really scores a lot, and he's a big part is Yoav Deitch, who I think only took 1 shot and it was a really deep 3.
Yeah, Yoav's got to get his game going. Yeah. He will get it going. He had the first opening basket with the layup.
Wow, Gabe Leifer has Sammy Mandel on him.
He's trying. Oh, that's definitely
that's
a foul.
Good call.
That's what you have to do
Nice
right
play,
there.
Gabe
Take
Leifer.
advantage of the
Find the
matchup. Find the mismatch.
Find the mismatch and go
yeah,
with
I
it.
have some fans over here confirming what we're trying to say, which is, I guess we know what we're talking about. Maybe, it's like when you're watching Fox and NFL Fox, and the Giants broadcasters are dumber than you are. That's how I feel, Morty. You know what I'm talking about?
I definitely
This
agree
Gabe
with
Leifer
you.
hits the free
CBS is
throw.
not too much better with Troy Aikman. It's tough to watch as a Giants fan.
That's right.
It's
Gabe hits
all
the
Cowboys
first.
all the time there.
Okay. Are we good with the scoreboard?
We are good with the
we're
scoreboard.
good with the scoreboard. 14-10. Gabe has put in the last, I believe, 6 DRS points.
DRS Greenhouse with the positive chance saying Gabe is the best.
Actually, the last 8 DRS points belong to Gabe Leifer, 2 threes and 2 foul shots.
Oh, I thought that was a steal. Just deflected, gotten back by Michigan. Michigan to Abraham. Abraham
Wow,
with that's
that
a
is
long
another
3.
Curry deep 3.
Gabe Leifer the rebound. There were 4 guys there.
Wow. And
Yeah,
here comes a
pushing
fast
the
break
ball.
for Yoav.
And Yoav Deitch. Wow. Great play by
Wow.
Yoav Deitch. That's another underrated thing about Yoav Deitch. People think, he's the best, probably the best 3-point shooter in the league. But he's not just the best 3-point shooter in the league. He gets to the hoop.
Oh, he has a great
Takes the
touch
hit
with
every
the layups.
time.
Great touch.
He's
Hits
great.
from tough angles. And DRS has now scored 7, pending with the foul shot, 8 straight points.
Great job pushing the ball by Jeremy Brody there.
And we got another timeout HAFTR.
Wow, they're really using their timeouts. Well, DRS is starting to pull away. I think HAFTR was up 10-9. HAFTR had a nice 6-0 run to get the game to 10-9. And since then, it's a 7-0 run for DRS. Could be 8 right now.
Could be 8.
If you're off the edge of the line.
And DRS Talmidim chanting loud in the greenhouse, cheering on their team, showing their support.
Not only is, well, a lot of students from DRS here, but not leading it is not only Joseph Rosen, captain of the greenhouse, but we also have assistant captain Ari Reichman, and also always helps out. He should be, if he wasn't on the captain of the hockey team, he'd be captain of the greenhouse too. Jordy Hirschfeld also.
That's right.
Always.
And most of the JV basketball squad is sticking around as well, which is always nice to see after their game to stick around and cheer on the varsity.
Team, yes.
They have a lot to learn from them.
Also, co-captain of the hockey team, also Isaac Freeze here. He's not much of a chanter, and but he's here and he attends every game, which is he supports his basketball team like they support his hockey team, even through the tough times that we're going through right now as a hockey team.
That's right. Isaac is a great, quiet, unassuming kid on and off the court. Good medos all around. And we're going to go back to action. Yoav taking the line for 1. See if he can convert the and 1 here. I don't know if we're going to be able to get the replay. I'm told that maybe not, but Gabe Leifer's last 3 from the corner was really a thing of beauty to see.
There will be a highlight reel after this game, also for the JV game, which DRS Wildcats did win. They beat HAFTR Hawks. There will be 2 highlight reels.
Yoav Deitch, money from the free throw line.
His 3 from the corner also in the second quarter. It was in the beginning of the second quarter.
17-10 DRS with 6:45 remaining in the second quarter. Abraham dribbling the ball, gets cornered. Great defense by Akiva Ackerman. Great help defense by Akiva Ackerman, as usual.
Oh.
Max Rosner.
Max Rosner he was surprised how open he was, and he sort of just
I think it
couldn't
shocked
finish.
him. Yeah. Gabriel Leifer again at the rebound over 2 or 3 people.
Akiva Ackerman getting some minutes now.
Akiva Ackerman does not show up on the stat sheet so much, but he does all the dirty work. Oh wow, a little bad pass.
Very rare throwaway by Yoav. Like
yeah.
Coach. One thing that's been worrying me every game, but so far I've never actually had to worry. DRS only plays 6 guys. But they are just so well conditioned. That hasn't been an issue so far.
Yes. They also haven't been in such a tough game yet, so we'll see if anyone gets tired. They have that.
I mean, Gabe has proven himself to be able to play all game without sitting.
Yes, that's true.
So, and Mishkin.
Great defense by Akiva Ackerman, who always runs down. Ooh.
Unnecessary foul by Max.
I'm not sure if it was unnecessary because Akiva Ackerman he did a run right after he contested the shot. I'm not sure if they would have thrown a full court pass, but if they would have, he was wide open there.
Was that an air ball 3 by Michigan, or someone got a piece of that?
I think someone got a piece of it.
Okay.
I think Ackerman. I'm not sure, but I think Ackerman may have gotten
it. All right, let's chalk it up as 4th block of the night for DRS. Nice hard pick by Gabe. Gabe with the open 3.
Open 3.
Bang!
Gabe is money tonight.
And he is
fired
pumped.
up.
You don't see so much emotion from Gabe, but that is his 3rd 3 of the night.
Against HAFTR.
HAFTR has to answer on that high pick and roll because Gabe has killed them on that 3 times now. And DRS maintains the ball. 20-10 DRS now.
Wow.
HAFTR needs to make a stop here if they want to keep things close.
There's 5.5 minutes left in the half. If HAFTR doesn't cut this lead in half, maybe, this game could get out of hand. You don't want DRS going up 15, 20 points at halftime. That
Still a lot of time left, but HAFTR is yet to score in the second quarter.
Jeremy Brody.
Great pass!
Jeremy Brody to Akiva Ackerman. What a play.
And Kazlau is ringing up the highlight times right here because it is highlight after highlight.
A.B. Perlo with the drive, and they call foul on Jeremy Brody. Good play by Jeremy Brody, trying. He's just smaller, though. So.
And Gabe actually just subbed himself out of the game. Looks like he needs a break for a second. I don't usually see him do that, but he was yelling to Abram the whole time to get him out. Maybe just needs a quick breath.
Was that who called that timeout? I think DRS, right?
DRS must have called that timeout, yeah.
I think maybe they're going to keep Gabe in.
Well, Gabe was trying to get their attention during the play, which you probably saw on the screen. He was yelling, Abram.
I hear Coach Honig telling A.B. Perla. I also heard in between the first and second quarter that he's got to get his hand up. He can't just play Gabe Leifer on the inside. He's playing him very well down low, but you also got to get a hand on him. He's also, as he's proven, a great shooter.
Gabe actually hasn't killed him down low yet. Gabe has hit 3 threes, 2 of which came on that same textbook high pick and roll play. And because DRS, as you said, Morty, has other good outside shooters, HAFTR has to worry about that shooter, which gave Gabe the open 3.
Yes, I mean, there's no one that knows the DRS team and Gabe Life are better than AB Perla, who's played with him for 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, there were the Twin Towers,
The Twin
running
Towers,
through the league, 2 best players in the league, running. I mean,
And Gabe
So-
checks back in the game.
yeah. You know, I think it's smart of Gabe to stay in the game. Maybe push the lead to 30, 20 here. Try to, you know, then he could take a break. You know,
As long as he stays healthy, that's what's important.
that's yes. AB getting doubled.
And a-
Great play. Akiva
Wow.
Ackerman.
Great steal.
Oh
Ooh,
wow, Jeremy Brody.
Brody
getting
slows it
fancy.
down. That was a great steal by DRS.
Wow.
Is
Here
he
we
going
go.
for another throw?
Oh.
Yeah, you know when
I
you're
don't know.
feeling it.
Yeah, when you're feeling
if
it.
he had an inch of room there,
When you're feeling it.
The DRS crowd would have
you
erupted
can't blame
there.
him for that. But now you don't want any more of those.
Yeah, that's
forced.
right. Now time for Gabe to focus on his game.
But I'm fine at that shot. Up 12. It's not such a huge possession. Michigan almost throws it away. Great save by Sammy Muscles Mandel. Sammy Mandel pass to Abraham. DRS is not letting Mandel and Abraham shoot, although Abraham gets a little space, but good recovery by Brody. Brody with a nice tip again. Brody getting down. Brody and Akiva Ackerman and Judah Levine.
They're like the
they
scrappy
get,
defenders.
They get down and
Wow.
every single great block by
All ball.
Shriver.
Yoav with an open three from the corner.
He doesn't miss that. Oh wow,
Ooh.
he missed that one. Zev Ben on me. You know what?
Yeah.
I
Wow.
apologize for just naming 3 players. It looks like this whole DRS team gets down for every ball and puts their
Great
body
play
in
by
sacrifice.
Zev Ben on me.
I mean, I would not do that. That is pure
still-
sacrifice.
We want to thank our 50 viewers who are watching us right now on DRS Live. Thank you for joining us.
Michigan
One
comes
thing I
off.
just noticed is one of the main players from HAFTR from last season, Sasha Stern.
Yes.
He put in big minutes last year. He's in now for the first time. He's actually a very, very strong player. He used to actually defend Gabe Leifer last year. They would put him on Gabe, even though it's not
The
the
height
right
difference.
size. But he was very strong.
He's built. Akiva Ackerman checks out to a standing ovation for his. Again, nothing that's going to come up on the stat sheet.
Yeah.
You know, a couple points, maybe a steal, but
Oh, pump fake
Wow.
from Abraham.
But again, they can do that. Sammy Mandel and Abraham could do that all day because
yeah, well, you gotta
you
stop
gotta
biting
block.
on that.
We gotta. The problem is that if you don't bite on it, you also don't want to give him a shot. But you don't jump. Put your hands up. But
After-
these guys are great shooters.
After hitting
That's
two
a little
threes,
deep. That's a little
That's
deep.
another deep after three. What are they doing?
They gotta step up.
Coach Honig is not liking that. What is with the deep threes? After
wanna
hitting their
step up
first
a
two
little
threes, they have missed a bunch here.
Yoav Deitch again. Yoav Deitch.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
what a
Judah Levine,
read.
What a rebound.
Wow.
Great play by
Great.
Yoav Deitch.
That
Even
was
though
a
it didn't go
almost
in,
a very
but
nice
Benami, there's his offense.
Zeb Ben-Ami, great drive, and he's a great free throw shooter, Zeb Ben-Ami. So
That
He
is
got
something,
hit hard
that
there.
is
He
something
got hit
Zeb
hard.
Benami would not have done last year.
yes,
He really takes it to the hole now.
his offensive game has improved immensely.
You know, on that offensive rebound by Judah, I actually thought he was going to kick it out for Yoav for the three. That was like
Was Yoav open there? I didn't even see that.
he had that corner three. That was like
Oh, yeah.
who was that in the championship? Was that the Spurs? When they
Yes,
knocked down
Danny
that corner?
Green.
Danny Green. That is. I was getting reminiscent of that for a second.
Also in the Spurs, Spurs lost to the Heat. Ray Allen. with,
Oh,
2
that's
seconds
actually what I was thinking. I was
That's
thinking of
what
Ray
it is.
Allen.
Oh, also
I
this
was thinking
past
of Ray
season,
Allen.
Danny Green also had a big one.
Rebound by
Couple seconds
Gabe.
Oh, nice.
That's very
Good
nicely
call.
defended.
I think good call that it stays the same way.
Same way, but nicely defended. No
Yes.
foul there.
Great, AB Perlow
I think-
playing great defense.
Did we give him a block for that?
Yeah, that's a block.
That's
yeah, that's a block.
2-2 now.
No, DRS is at 4 blocks.
No, but Gabe Leifer.
Gabe Leifer
that's-
versus
Gabe Leifer.
Gabe Leifer and AB Perlow are
Two,
tied at
two.
Two on the
two
blocks.
apiece.
That's right.
That's
Wow.
not a backcourt violation.
Not a backcourt in Yeshiva League. It's actually a
In the
great
NBA,
play.
is it in the NBA? You think?
I don't
In
think
NBA
so.
It is.
It is?
Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Zeb Ben-Ami.
Another miscue there.
Not sure that was. I think that was just a miscommunication. That wasn't a bad pass. It was a miscommunication.
And we got 22-10. I don't want to jinx anything, but HAFTR's yet to score in the second quarter.
Good
Ooh, Brian
pressure.
Nathan's stuck over there.
Brian Nathan also first time checking in.
Yeah,
for this
Brian
game.
Nathan's not an offensive player, but he's
No.
very, very.
He's
He's like an
fundamental.
strong
He's
defensive player.
Fundamental. He'll play good point guard. Good pass first.
Yeah. No, he won't put up points, but he's
No.
him and Sasha Stern. Those are strong bodies.
It looks like they're playing his zone.
Oh.
Steal. Oh,
They're
almost
playing
had
his
it.
zone, but they're playing. They're
Oh, carry.
JR's playing his zone, but they are pressuring AB Perlow. Sorry.
Yeah, AB tried to do
Every
a little
time
too much
touch
that time. He almost lost it, got it back a little bit, but
I guess you feel when
Carried
there's
the
2 minutes left in the half and your team's down 12.
yeah.
Only scored 10 points so far this half. I guess you got to put a burden on yourself and try to do too much. It's what the best players in the leagues do. But you know, it's not the fourth quarter here yet. I
Been a
guess-
few minutes since either team has scored.
Yes. 22-10 DRS with 2 minutes remaining in the second.
Oh, what?
Oh, here we
Well,
go.
And DRS with the trademark geschmack to be a yid
Here we
chain.
go.
Always a big
Judah
one.
Levine took an extra move there. I thought he had an extra layup. Had the open layup. But either way, we'll take the 2 foul shots.
The greenhouse is going wild here. Judah Levine to the line for 2.
And this is a DRS classic, geschmack to be a yid. And Judah hits the first.
They stopped the chance for some quiet at the line. Jake Berger, former, again, Halbin DRS student. He's also great on the hockey court. I'm not sure if he's a captain or not, but he's great starting offenseman for the, I think, undefeated, at least
Yeah,
now.
I guess he wanted to join basketball this year too. Him and Kirstein
Well,
both.
HAFTR has the, you can play both sports as a senior.
Right, which is okay with me.
Yes.
Doesn't bother me.
The AB Perlow is not on both, even though he'd be probably one of the best in hockey because
I heard he's a great hockey player.
yes, he's amazing.
He's focusing on
but
basketball.
he's focusing on basketball, and he's been injured on his legs a few times, so he
Ooh.
doesn't want to.
Drive by Brian Nathan.
Great defense, but the ball stays same way.
And there's the geschmack to
Not
be
to
it.
be it. As loud as ever.
DRS hopefully DRS should invest in a crowd mic.
Yes.
Shot. Ooh, is that a block? No.
I'm not sure how much other teams and fans would like that, but
DRS,
it'd be a good investment.
HAFTR's really settling for threes. I have not seen AB Perlow work the ball inside
Yes.
at all.
You know, Gabe Leifer hasn't really gotten inside so much on drawn up plays. It's more of like fast break that he's gotten inside.
DRS is going to reset
There's
here.
not so much action inside. DRS has gotten a couple of driven and gotten a couple foul calls, but most shots are mid-range or three-pointers this game, which is why it's 24-10.
Yeah, Gabe actually has not hit any of his mid-range jumpers.
A minute remaining in the half. DRS up 24-10. Brian Nathan dribbling the ball, pass inside to AB Perlow.
Nice
AB
move.
Perlow, great defense by Judah Levine. They call a foul. I'm not sure. I
don't know.
See that.
I don't see that either.
I think they've been letting a lot more than that go. I didn't even see anything there.
I totally agree with you. Flashback to last season, Morty. AB Perlow had a very, very difficult night at the line. I think he missed.
He's usually a great free throw shooter.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm just flashback.
Even in warm-ups. I mean, the fans were giving him a little bit of a hard time when he was at warm-ups. They were
yeah, it's a
going
good,
crazy.
but good fun, right? Just
yeah, no, of course.
they're all
It's
best
only in
friends.
the warm-ups. They wouldn't do that during the game, of course not. But he went 0 for 4 from the line in pregame.
There
There he is.
And with 1 minute remaining in the second quarter, that
he's-
is the first point for HAFTR all quarter long.
He's gonna
We
tune.
froze.
He's tuning out everything.
All right, let's reset. Let's try to reset. We should keep talking.
AB Perlow
Okay.
now for the second. Hits
And
the
in
second.
I'm told that we have another difficulty. I'm sorry. I apologize. We usually don't have so many difficulties. Must be all our amazing viewers. Let's wait for the half. Are we still on? Okay, we have 50 seconds left to go. We're gonna fix the video at halftime.
Foul.
We're gonna keep it running until halftime.
Foul on Brian Nathan, and they're in the HAFTR's in the penalty, so Wildcats will go to the line for 2.
Scores 24-12 DRS with 50 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Again, to recap, HAFTR has only scored 2 points the entire second quarter so far, but there's still 50 seconds to go. They could drain a 3 at any second.
Yeah, I think a 3 would be a 3 or like a little 4 or 5 point swing would be big for HAFTR here. I think they need it.
Yoa
Down-
gets the first.
Down 25-12 with 50 seconds left.
Yoav
Yoav hits the second.
Makes it look easy. Yoav
26-12.
Yoav should teach a thing or two to DeAndre Jordan.
Yes, he definitely needs it. Even though I think it's more psychological at this point. Who knows?
I don't know. As my coach, and when I was playing hockey in high school, Mo Fuchs, TBC Storm, coach used to say he didn't like basketball too much, and he would say it's called a free throw for a reason.
Free.
That's a shout out to my old coach Mo Fuchs when I used to play TBC Storm hockey.
Coaching the undisputed at this point, best team in the league, maybe HAFTR also. The 7-0 TBC.
Almost another credit block. Gabe is like, oh, come on, another block. But no, they call the foul. They send Perlow back to the line with 22 seconds remaining.
Gabe will never talk to the refs.
No, he absolutely not.
He's great sportsmanship.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's on the ground. It's on the ground.
Oh, wow, okay. On the ground.
So I don't understand that call at all,
Yeah,
actually.
I don't even understand how
Cool.
that's I don't know.
15 seconds left.
Sasha Stern pass to Abraham. Abraham not able to get the 3 off with the
DRS defending the 3 very well. 10 seconds to go. 26-12. 8, 7, 6.
Abraham
3.
just spots a long 3.
No good.
Jake Berger with the rebound and misses the layup. Gabe Leifer gets the rebound.
And
It would be no good anyways. It would
no
be no good
good.
anyways.
And it's 26-12 at the half. DRS up HAFTR only manages to score 2 points in the entire second quarter. We will check back after halftime with all difficulties resolved. Thank you.
we welcome you back here to the third quarter of the DRS HAFTR Hawks basketball game here, as Rabbi Kamenetsky is making an announcement, or Menahel, for DRS. Something with the cars in the parking lot blocking.
White MDX! It appears that something may be towed, which would really stink for the owner of that vehicle.
So it looks like it might be a players. Is it a players?
You know the players like to drive up in style.
We got a car issue here. Car's being towed apparently.
Yeah, whose car is it? Is it a players? Is it a family who's come to watch the game?
As long as it's not a players, or for all I care, it could be a players, but they can't leave.
That's true.
So their car might get towed, and it stinks for them. But as we are back here, we're sorry for our technical difficulties, and we welcome Yaakov Fuchs and Rabbi Fletcher to the booth. Yaakov, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing very well. I enjoyed my 3 minutes of the JV game. And Jonathan, you're doing a fantastic job so far. Rabbi Fletcher, you as well.
Thank you.
Mazel tov, Rabbi Fletcher, on the birth of a baby
Mazel
boy.
tov, Simon
Thank
Tovu,
you very
Mazel
much.
tov.
Mazel tov, Simon.
All right,
you,
it's enough of
thank
that.
Yes, we did a lot of that this morning.
Okay, so 26-12. HAFTR only scores 2 points the entire second quarter on free throws, nonetheless. I mean,
Well, let's just
HAFTR has
remember.
got-
We got to remember 2-2. That's what Ryu remembers. And we got some Rosh
And we got
Hashanah
some
here
Rosh Hashanah Yom
from the
Kippur barbecue
DRS.
going on right
Rosh
here.
Hashanah, wow. Never a dull moment with the DRS boys, but you know what? It's good to get in the mood. It's really Hanukkah. I haven't heard any Alan
I think we
Neeson
need
yet.
Alan Neeson coming up. You know, Ari Reichman. Got to speak to our Ari Reichman and Jordan Hirschfeld and Joseph Rosen.
Rapping that all needs. So we got Brody. He's going to take the ball now as he is beyond the blue line.
There's the high pick.
That's what we saw in the first quarter, that high pick. Leifer posting up in the high post, tried to get the ball and was diked, but denied.
Yeah, and you're going to see a lot of that. You're going to see Leifer trying to set the high pick and go down to the low post because, after all, I mean, like a guy of his stature, of his size, he's just going to muscle his way through.
So if you're Coach Honig, what are you telling the boys in the locker room?
Well, you're screaming out plays. Screaming out
Wide open,
Wow.
strong play by Judah Levine. Put that down in a highlight
They
reel.
call
I'm
Judah
putting it
six-pack
down,
for a reason.
Rabbi. Putting it down. Guys, don't forget to watch the highlight reel after this
It
game.
looked like Judah was almost going for the dunk there. He got up so high. Oh, easy steal by Yoav. He's got a 3-on-2.
Is that going to be a lob? Nah.
That should be a kick ball right there.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised in that call.
Wide
Brody
open
for three.
Oh.
Off front rim.
I
Judah can't
I
get
tell
around
you,
the board.
DRS would have erupted for that one.
Yoav
AB.
playing great D. on
AB
AB
Perlau has
Pro.
been very quiet this game.
Yeah,
Max
bit of a
Rosner.
reunion for him right now.
Max
He's a
Rosner,
lot easier.
Can't
Max,
get the roll.
Max double clutched that shot.
And you know what I saw there? Gabriel Leifer, you know how good he is? He jumped at the wrong time, and he still got that rebound.
Oh, Yoav tried to go out the opposite hand, couldn't deliver.
I think Judah may have gotten fouled
Yeah,
there.
Max reached over Judah's body right there. I didn't see it, but missed the call.
The HAFTR coach is getting a bit animated right now. He might
Joey
not be
Honig.
so happy.
Joey Honig.
Ooh.
Oh, great move.
Very nice move by AB Perlau.
Yes.
That's what you expect to see from him. He's a very strong player.
I think in the second half we should look to see that HAFTR Hawks are going to get the
there
ball
were-
more to him.
Remember, if you remember a couple of years ago, there were times where he was considered he might have been better than Gabe.
Oh yes, it's
It's still close.
it's been off debated.
We've come a long way from there.
Oh.
So
That-
close.
That's the
Travel.
right call. That's the right
Okay,
call.
I think that was a fair call.
As the DRS Wildcats are up by double. 14.
And I'm just gonna. The camera didn't catch us for a second, but AB Perlau mouthing his coach, "I am so tired."
Oh, wow.
So again, I'm not giving
I
away
mean,
anything to the players,
if you look
but
at the sweat rolling down. You can see him breathing heavily. He looks tired. He looks tired.
Oh, that's a kick ball. That's got to be DRS ball.
by the way, I don't know if this is a weird comment to make, so forgive me. But AB looks like he's lost weight, and in a good way. He looks like he's sort of
slimmed
muscled
down,
up and
yeah.
slimmed down.
I think he worked out
He used to be a
over the
lot of
summer.
a much bigger guy. Is that a weird thing for me to say?
No, I
No,
don't
it's
think so.
okay, Rabbi
I think he
Fletcher.
hit that weight room this year, and he took off. He added some more muscle.
Oh,
Boom,
my.
Oh,
God!
the cut.
And
Yo,
one.
the clutch.
And
Whoa, no,
Deutsch.
no,
They
called
call
it
the travel.
No, that just
Big-
showed a perfectly good call.
They called it travel.
I'm not sure what happened there. I think Yoav bobbled the ball. I don't know if it was an actual travel, but either way, that's how the call goes.
The ref had
Would have
the
been a
better-
great play.
I
ref-
made a really good call on that one. I'm not gonna lie.
The
Wow,
ref.
that's a shame.
The ref did.
Oh, great save by Gabe
The
Leifer.
ref did have the better angle than us.
HAFTR keeps trying
The
with
DRS coaches are really not happy with the calls right now. Yo,
Oh,
back and hits 2 points. Yo,
Silky
Deutsch.
smooth Yoav going up against the bigger cousin of his, Max Rosner. What a
Who
beautiful
also
take.
happens to be Jacob's cousin. Don't forget that.
That's true.
Yoav and Jacob's cousin, that's correct. That's what we talked about at the beginning of the game.
Mandel from downtown, and it's off.
You know, this would be a different game if HAFTR hits their threes, but they have been very off.
Yeah, I
But
said
Rabbi-
before the game they were hitting more shots than DRS, but in the game,
But Rabbi, remember when we broadcast the YDH game and the Rambam game, we said that's what DRS does. They they make the other team hit. Oh wow!
And
wow!
one for
Wow!
Gabe Leifer.
And as I was saying before, that they make them hit their outside shots, and they don't because they're under too much pressure. And that's
right.
how DRS wins the
HAFTR
games.
hit their first 2 threes and have not hit one since.
so we got some individual chants going out right now. It's interesting, something we
Ooh,
see
in
more
and
in
out.
hockey games. As that free throw goes in and out for Gabe.
Now, I want to see AB move. Yeah, you know, AB has got to do more inside, as he did with that first basket of the quarter.
Yes.
Another 3.
Wow, that was deep.
Okay, Abraham has got to. He's a good shooter, but he's taking
gotta limit.
these really deep threes.
Yeah, the whole team tonight has really been taking some deep threes. I'm a little surprised.
I really think high school boys are just watching too much Steph Curry.
Yeah, he's a bit unworldly.
Almost a great steal by HAFTR, but out of bounds.
As Mandel casually chucks it up.
Kazla, did we get that Yoav Deutsch layup on the replay? On highlight reel.
Or highlight reel, yes, we did get it right on a highlight reel.
Judah Levine from mid-range, off front rim.
And we got Morty Abitan back with us.
And Morty Abitan's going to replace me.
Thank you, Yaakov Fuchs. Oh, there's a steal by Yoav. Over to
Zeb
Benami. Oh,
that
foul.
is-
Oh, is he okay?
Hard foul. Definitely not a flagrant foul, but a very hard foul. Welcome back, Morty. Thanks for telling me there's a Marv. I was looking all over for it.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know where it was. We went to the base, and they said the base is not allowed to be used. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Yeah.
It was in the lunchroom.
Night Seder.
It was not a great Marv anyways, so
All right.
not one of the best Marvs. Yeah, there is a 10 o'clock, I heard. I don't know if that's true.
I'm sure there
George
is.
said he didn't know.
Otherwise, you could hit that 10:30 at Shiva Gadola with 5 pounds.
Morty, what you've missed is
Well,
a
I
beautiful
watched
layup.
a little bit of the. I mean, I watched
During
a little bit
Marv.
from. No. After Marv, before I got to the side, I watched a little bit, and they were calling a couple of travels that are pretty questionable.
Yeah.
The one on Yoav Deitch, I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah, now, AB Prolo started off the quarter with a really strong, impressive move inside, and I figured, okay, that's how their game plan's going to go. That's what it should be. But they've popped up another few bad threes since then.
Did he? Oh, he hit that free throw. Okay.
And
AB Pro checking out? I'm not sure I understand.
well, so before, he actually was mouthing to his coach, I'm so tired, I'm so tired. So I'm actually not so surprised. And he's an important body in the court, but maybe he needs a break.
I hear that. I definitely hear that. You can't blame anyone for that. But, in the NBA at least, people get flack for coming out in big moments. When a team's down big, I don't know.
Wow. I'm 34-14. This game got out of hand really quickly.
Yeah, but if you're HAFTR, you don't want to give it up yet. you
no,
know?
absolutely not.
Still plenty of time to make a comeback. Oh.
But again, I think, like I said pregame or as the game was starting, DRS is if the team name wasn't HAFTR, if the team name was Rambam, I think it would be like this, and everyone would think that. But
Yeah.
it's HAFTR, and it brings a rivalry,
Yeah.
and people just want it to be closer than it.
This actually seems like a continuation of the end of the Memphis tournament, which it was a close game, DRS versus HAFTR, but
Well,
towards the end, DRS totally pulled
Yes,
away.
well, first what happened was in the first half, I think DRS was up 18. And then HAFTR,
yes, that's right.
to start the second half in the third quarter, came out and started, they beat DRS down. But DRS again.
Wow!
My
God!
Wow.
He's not human.
That was Steph Curry-like right there.
Wow.
Wow.
Goes through 3 defenders, including his cousin again. Yoav is lighting it up.
Oh, nice pass.
Abraham.
I still haven't hit a
Judah
shot.
Levine, great rebound.
This third
Great
quarter.
rebound.
Oh,
They're
here
trying
we
to
go.
push the ball. Oh, wow.
A move by,
with the
by
pass.
Zev, but can't
All right.
finish. Wow. That would have been nice by Zev. I didn't know Zev has the dribbling moves.
Oh, I think Zev might have the best dribbling in school.
That's a weak call over there against Judah Levine for the foul. A very weak call.
Oh, wow. But I like this. Coach Stein telling Judah if he talks to the ref one more time, he's not playing again. And I like that.
Okay,
I'm a fan of that.
Coach Stein trying. Listen, it wasn't a great call, and Judah really didn't actually do much. But you know what? The coach is very strict. Don't talk to the refs at all.
Like we have a sign here that says, "Let the refs ref. Let the
That's right.
officials officiate."
That's right.
You know?
No problem.
Oh, see, you know what? I apologize to AB Perlow for saying that. Maybe the best man on the team isn't coming out. All he needed was a little.
No, he needed a breather. That's what I said.
30-second break. That's all he took of game time.
The DRS hit that. Did they hit that first foul shot? I missed that. Yes, they did.
Yes.
Yes, they did. It's 36-15.
Oh.
Wow. Great play by Judah Levine. Wow. Oh.
Oh.
Wow. A lot of questions.
Well, HAFTR has now managed to score 3 points in the third quarter. That's one better than the second quarter. Let's see if they can get a few more in.
Oh, what a block by Whiteford.
That's a double block.
3-2.
But the ball gets popped back right into Gabe hands.
Great defense there, but
It's starting to get on Judah Levine and Gabriel Leifer's. They're starting to get a little frustrated with the officiating. Again, Gabriel Leifer never says anything, and Judah Levine didn't say anything either there.
But his body motion, you were able to tell.
Exactly. He's there now, I'm so happy. But listen, as of now, they're definitely overcoming that with a 21-point lead here. Just under 3 minutes to go in the third. DRS always respectful, giving quiet to the free throw shooter, AB Perlow. Knocks down the first.
And AB's 3 for 3 from the charity strike.
As Judah exits the game, and we see more of Akiva Ackerman, that 6-man rotation.
And Jacob Suri checks in for, I think, the first time. Jacob Suri is also another good outside shooter.
He started.
Oh, he did start. He hasn't played in a while. HAFTR trying to cut it into less than a 20-point lead here.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen AB Perlow airball any shot, especially not a free throw.
All right. HAFTR now coming with a full court press, trying to choose something different. DRS last year was very poor breaking the press.
Something to watch out for that I witnessed, that I observed in Memphis. Whenever teams do, whenever teams do the full court press on DRS, Akiva Ackerman, very often is open for a
wide open layup. That's true.
Happens very often. It's where a lot of his points come from.
People forget about him. Yov tried to get a nice 3 over his cousin there. It didn't fall.
Jacob Suri pass to Max Rosner. Max Rosner trying to drive. Pass to Sam Mandel. Sam Mandel going up.
Oh, make that block number 5, I think, for Gabe Leifer.
5-2 now.
I don't know if that's considered a steal or a block.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
Timeout DRS.
Timeout DRS.
Coach Stein trying to get
36-16. DRS is going to try to put it away here. HAFTR really struggling. I just don't see them setting up a play. You know, AB is a really great inside player. Hasn't been able to do so much, Morty.
Yeah, well, again, Judah Levine and Gabriel Leifer.
That's right.
Really, they're playing great defense.
That's right. I guess we shouldn't. It's not a knock on Abe as much as it is a praise to the tenacious defense of Gabe Leifer and Judah Levine.
Aside from AB, when they are putting extra attention on AB Perlow, the other guys, Abraham and Sammy Mandel have not been hitting their shots today, which they usually do. I'm not sure if that's...
Sammy Mandel has not even actually made so many attempts to begin with. Michigan's the only one who's had a success, and I haven't seen him put up a shot in a long time.
You guys didn't see this, but HAFTR coach was electric in their timeout, screaming at their players that they need to do better. Let's see what they can do.
Jeremy Brody gets the ball.
That's DRS. Oh, wow.
There we go, keep acting.
Wow, gets on the stat sheet.
And DRS now again up 22.
Abraham throws the ball away.
Abraham, since hitting that first 3, has actually had a pretty poor game.
Yeah, and Sammy Mandel hasn't really shot so much,
Yeah. No, listen, again, that's on.
These are their main shooters.
He's not stepping up and rising to the moment.
But I will say, HAFTR's just a few hot shots away from getting
There it is. Oh, Yov would off tonight.
Yov has not hit a 3 yet.
What a hustle play by Jeremy Brody.
I believe the only 3s on DRS actually have been Gabe Leifer 3s.
Yep.
Zeb Ben on me. Pass to Gabe Leifer. Gabe Leifer gets an inch of room.
Wow!
And one!
What a shot by Gabe Leifer.
Turns to the greenhouse, gets them all pumped up again.
That was his first major league shot that he hit, I believe, tonight.
Wow.
That was quite a shot.
It was amazing.
I mean, he only had an inch of room at all to go up, which is why there was a foul call, because AB Perlow tried contesting it and just hit him.
Very pretty.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
rare miss from the free throw line there for Gabe Leifer. Sammy Mandel brings it up. Max Rosner back to Sammy Mandel. Has room, misses that shot. Again, it's just not often Sammy Mandel misses.
It's not happening.
Oh, great pass.
Oh, wide. Oh.
Great players have been on me.
Slow it down. They had wide. Yeah, slow it down.
Third. They're up 24 here. Great play with Jeremy Brody. I'm not sure.
And they got a foul on the ground.
Jeremy Brody.
And the DRS greenhouse is rocking with Shabbos Miros
Great.
right now.
Yeah.
Getting ready.
Thursday night.
Gotta love the. We got David Kaslow getting in the middle
Yes.
there. And that's Dave Kaslow, the I-99s.
Is that?
Was it?
Yes, it was.
David Castle getting into
What a
it.
pass! Oh,
Oh, that's a
Wow.
foul.
very nice play. Brody to
Tough
Ackerman.
foul. Tough foul.
Ackerman gets up.
Do we have what was the official score on the JV game?
I believe
47-34.
it was
We got Josh
47,
hurt. Josh.
34.
Josh, what was the final score in the JV game?
47-34. 13. I think
Okay,
it was 47-34.
Josh is not sure either, but it was a
47-34.
DRS win.
47-34.
47-34.
Yeah.
As Ackerman hits the free throw.
(41-16) DRS with 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Give Ackerman tight defense. They call foul. They're calling some ticky-tack fails here on DRS.
Trying to keep the game not so physical, but
I'm not sure it has anything.
You know, usually HAFTR coach is very animated. It looks like he's sort of just, I don't know.
I think maybe he knows this game's. I think the screaming might come during the practices, you know,
Maybe.
as opposed to this game, which is not helping right now.
Ooh.
Obviously, he sees his team's not responding right now.
No, he's.
You know, Phil Jackson, his coaching method was, you know, like in basketball, most teams, most coaches, when their team's like gets up a big run, like let's say a team goes on a 12-0 run, most coaches call a timeout, you know,
Right.
to settle down their team. Phil Jackson's method was a lot of times, I mean, depends on the situation. He let their team struggle it out. He says you got to learn how to play under some circumstances.
Very interesting.
So, you know, maybe Coach Honig's letting them struggle out.
Phil
tonight.
Jackson.
Yeah. I'm not comparing, you know, Coach Honig.
Phil Jackson is one of the best coaches of all time.
But, you know, maybe he's letting them struggle it out here.
Oh.
Banks it in. Whatever
a
works.
bank, but you know what? You'll take it.
I mean, he called game.
But you see, the way he was off on that shot is really the way he's been going tonight.
Yeah.
Though.
But HAFTR manages to get a 3 finally.
Looks like high screen again. Oh,
Ooh,
Brody.
Nice crossover by Brody.
Oh.
Nice recovery.
Bang!
Gabriel.
Another 3
Pumping up the
by
green.
Gabe Leifer to end the third quarter. Wow, and the crowd is
Wow.
pumped.
They're
Game
loving
Leifer.
it.
Wow. Gabe
That is
Leifer.
definitely making the highlight reel.
Of course it is. I got it down, Rabbi, and we just got to keep
Wow.
going here. With one more quarter left to play in this 44-19.
You know, I know Gabe Leifer gets pumped up against the big games against Rom.
Can we get that an instant replay, please?
We can't because our Wirecast does seem to be failing us
no.
tonight.
All
So
I'm going to be dreaming about that.
I have
one.
seen Gabe Leifer get pumped up. In
You will-
championships against HAFTR, I have never seen him get that pumped up and go through.
I mean, but that
Yes.
dribbling
Well-deserved.
move by Brody first.
Well-deserved.
Holy cow!
But Rabbi, you will see it on the highlight reel. You will see all his threes.
Welcome to
I
Rabbi
will-
Portel, who is cheering on the DRS team tonight. And a special mazel tov to Rabbi Fletcher
Thank you.
Once
on
again.
the birth of a baby boy. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't here.
Yeah, it's all good.
But,
You never get enough mazel tovs.
yes. Shalom Zachar Friday night.
Show Zucker Friday night. That's
Come
right.
join
and
us.
Briss on Wednesday? Tuesday. Tuesday morning.
Tuesday, where is it, Rabbi?
All right. Listen, I can't afford to feed everybody.
Too many viewers tonight.
Yeah, once
Baruch
again, we
Hashem.
thank
Everyone's
all-
welcome to come to Shalom Zucker, which is Rabbi Woolach Shul, basement of Woodmere, 305 Forest Avenue, 7:30 on Friday night. Hey, I don't even know who you are, but if you want to come, please join us.
And no
We're all
invitations
brothers.
to Briss.
And
Well,
there are
HAFTR
no
looks
invitations.
like they put their bench out on the court. DRS still their starters. DRS likes to play their starters.
You know,
Here comes
here they
Jacob
come.
and Lifetime.
Jacob Deitch, fan favorite, also twin brother of Yoav Deitch.
And also cousin of Max Rosner.
Yes, also true. You know, this HAFTR, you know, the end of their bench, so to speak.
Yeah.
Gilad Kirstein. I don't know all of them. but Gilad
Phenomenal hockey player.
Gilad Kirstein, yes, phenomenal hockey player.
Probably a good basketball player too.
Amazing basketball player.
Oh,
also.
really?
Yes.
It's so funny.
Oh.
Knockdown shooter. Ezra Appel.
You know,
Ezra Appel is a pretty good player. I don't know.
and there's the timeout. We're gonna bring in the.
Yair
Reserve
Herman, Ben Lifetongue, Jacob Deitch checking into the game. Jacob Deitch, I'm sure will get
A
changed
round
from
of
the crowd.
applause
He's always a fan favorite.
To a standing
It
ovation.
looks like they're keeping Gabe in for a little bit. Not sure why.
I guess let him
I-
enjoy this game. I don't know. I think it's
Well,
safe to take. I agree
That
with you.
last 3 definitely was the dagger. Put it away.
Yeah, I agree. I think on that note, you can take him out. Jacob Deitch, nice pass, actually.
Back to Jake.
Back, Jacob Deitch. Ooh,
Oh.
way off.
I think
mark
Gabe's
there.
actually going to try to set up some other players.
Oh, wow. God, Kirsten getting down.
I think that's also why they left
Stealing that
Yoav
ball.
in.
I want to take a moment to thank our staff, Benjamin Klein, Simcha Summer, cameramen, which are multiple.
Shmulik Roth right now.
What?
Shmulik Roth right
Shmulik
now.
Roth right now. We got a few boys. You know, it's amazing. Actually, the percentage of the DRS live squad is freshmen, which is just awesome.
The young blood.
Awesome to see. And I'm told we've raised $150.
That's a travel on HAFTR.
Travel
DRS
called
ball.
on Gilad Kirsten.
I'm going to step out to catch Marv. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Rabbi. Mazel tov once
Mazel
again.
tov.
See you tomorrow.
Good game. Thanks for inviting me as always. Take
And
care.
thank you again
Oh,
for helping us on this project
Yes.
of DRS Live.
In charge of the DRS.
And MVP chance coming out, I think, for Gabe Leifer.
Ben Weinstein checks into the game.
Ooh,
Shot no good from Ben Weinstein.
I think so.
Brian Nathan pass to number 0. Number 0 back to Gilad Kirsten. Back to Brian Nathan for 3. No
Ooh,
good.
a
Off
little
the
short
mark.
there.
Gilad Kirsten, great rebound there.
Gilad, also former DRS student. AB
Nice
Pro.
shot by Jake Berger.
Oh, Jake Berger, excuse me.
Cut the lead to a 23-point lead
Cut
with
it.
6 minutes remaining in the game. Yes, it's not exactly cutting it, but it is cutting it. Ben Leichtung with
Ooh,
the fadeaway, way off the mark. He is a
low
great
percentage.
shooter. He is a
He
great
is,
shooter,
but
but that was not such a great shot. Jake Berger past Gilad Kirsten. Great 3-point shooter. He's not going to miss that. Ooh,
Ooh.
just off the mark. Great play by Yair Herman, getting 2 tips on it over the bigger
Here
Jake
comes
Berger.
Ben
Weinstein
Weinstein.
taking it up the court
Oh.
quickly. Great lefty layup, draws the foul. Great play.
Ben Weinstein, who was a junior, great future looking up for this varsity team, even with the
Yes.
loss of Gabe Leifer and Yoav Deitch
Yes.
and others.
Gilad Kirsten and Jacob Deitch, very good friends, talking to each other there. Good sportsmanship, always good to see. Ben Weinstein, no good from the free throw line for his first one. And Ben Weinstein misses the second
Ooh,
one.
oh, good play by Ackerman. Can't come up with it.
Gilad Kirsten rebound. Gilad Kirsten bringing it up. Ben Weinstein, Ben Leichtung up top, playing good tight defense.
Oh, nice
pass
pass.
inside to Lish, I think.
I think that was Joey.
Jacob Deitch pass to Yair Herman, who drives in on Jake Berger. Great steal. Like
Jake Berger,
Great play,
vintage.
just standing strong there, playing great defense. Brian
Oh,
Nathan
gets by him.
driving, takes it off.
Oh, looked like.
Fadeaway shot. I'm not sure what that was. Jake Berger not.
Oh,
not happy.
almost stolen by Nathan.
Ben Weinstein bringing it up 5 minutes ago in this game. 44-21 DRS. Yair Herman
Ooh,
pass
tipped out of bounds. Still DRS ball.
remains DRS ball. Jacob Deitch. Ben Weinstein. Ben Weinstein gives it back to Jacob Deitch. Jacob Deitch fakes the shot. Pass inside to Yair Herman. To Aaron Newton, I'm sorry. And they call it jump ball, HAFTR ball. I think everyone just is trying to get to the end of this game. It's pretty painful for both teams now. 23-point game. I
Yeah.
think everyone's ready to get out of here at this point. Jake Berger with the ball in the corner.
And it's DRS ball.
There was an open man, but he just overthrew him out of bounds.
We want to take a moment, thank Stop, Chop, and Roll. Stop, Chop, and Roll's here. Almost every game, they bring some food. You can buy some sushi at our stand, and they give us some profit. So if you would like to help us out, buy some sushi, or if you'd like to advertise or sponsor DRS Live, we'd be more than happy. You can find us on the website on the sponsor tab. It really helps us out. Thank you so much.
And
Enjoy.
we'd like to thank Simcha Summer, the senior, for who always really put this back
Runs
together.
DRS Live.
He runs DRS Live, and as a junior, he brought it back up, and we really like to thank him for all he does. Thank you, Simcha.
Yes, puts a lot of time and effort and energy into this every day. He really dedicates a lot of time.
Uncalled for.
Really mentors everyone on the staff. We thank you a
Uncalled
lot.
for praise, but thank you.
Gilad Kirsten inbounding the ball here with 4 minutes to go in this game.
Nathan again for
Brian Nathan,
3.
That's a long 3.
Ooh.
No good.
I mean, they just
Rebound.
haven't.
Ronnie Kupchak checking into the game. Rebound. Ronnie Kupchak there.
They just haven't been falling tonight to 3s for HAFTR Hawks, and I think Joey Honig is gonna have a nice long talk with his team after this game.
Yes, I think practice on. And then the next practice is not gonna be a fun one.
It's gonna be a lot of running.
Ben Weinstein for 3. No good.
Ala Nisim, as Abba said before, starting up.
Oh wow.
Oh, God!
Svika Septimus, great.
Septimus, he does it too.
Svika Septimus, the great play. You know what? That hurts. That's a great sacrifice
I mean,
right there.
you gotta really sacrifice your body on a fast break,
Great play.
running full speed.
Great play. Great
Take
play.
that.
You know, I don't know if I would do that with 3.5 minutes left when you're up by 23, but it's still a great play.
Shows the heart and soul he puts
Yes.
into this game.
This whole DRS team really puts everything and sacrifices everything. It's really great to see. They really care about each other.
Oh,
and care
nice
about the
pass
team.
by Ackerman.
Great. That's not Ackerman. Yair Herman.
Oh, yeah, you're Herman.
Yair
Excuse
Herman.
me.
Great feed. Who was that? Was that who took that? I'm not sure. Maybe Ben Weinstein. Ben Weinstein.
So we're sorry for our visual technical difficulties.
Not
We'll
much to see here,
continue
anyways.
talking.
DRS up 25. 3
Yeah.
minutes to go.
Tip ball by DRS. It looks like it's going to stay HAFTR's ball. With 3:12 remaining. Pass to Nathan. Nathan to the corner. Gets it back. I'll take it. To Berger. Berger's strong move. Oh, off the rebound. Ackerman fighting for the rebound. That's going to be DRS ball off of HAFTR.
DRS crowd. The greenhouse is really enjoying this lane.
They are enjoying this one against their crosstown rivals HAFTR. Little rubbing in there.
No. We would never rub it in. This is just all out of good fun and good for our team. Ben Weinstein here. Great defense.
great
Kirsten.
defense.
Wow.
Let's see.
Great hustle by Svika Septimus. Great hustle.
Good pass.
Great play, Svika Septimus. Really hustled there. Ben Weinstein
Oh.
goes behind his back pass.
Weinstein dribbling up top.
I'm
to
gonna
Coulter.
have to check out now.
All
Thank
right.
you
We'd like
everyone
to
for
thank
watching.
you, QD, Mordechai Baton. Oh, and they call a travel on there.
Marvel.
We thank you.
Congratulations, DRS, on the big win.
All right, thank you. Now we will continue talking here. I will continue with the play-by-play. With 2:29 remaining. DRS is up 46-21. We'd like to thank all our viewers who tuned in for the JV game, the varsity game, either one. We'd like to thank you. And if you want to help us out, really, buy sushi, get some benefit too, we thank you so much. And there's 2:20 left in the fourth quarter. HAFTR with the ball up top. Passes it to Kirsten. Kirsten for the 3. Can't get the bounce. Called Weinstein with the rebound. Getting pressured. Brings it up. Oh, almost stolen. Weinstein takes it. Weinstein, with that behind the back pass, almost loses it. Coulter with the ball. Back to Weinstein. All juniors here. Oh, foul. Weinstein does get up after he fell. With 1:51 remaining, 46-21. A really convincing win for DRS. Really what they needed to boost their confidence. Here and to really show that they are the team to beat, not HAFTR. That wasn't a fluke at Memphis. That they really are the team to beat. And apparently they will play Heschel, the number 2 seed, as of now, later on in the season. So that will be a great game. Don't forget to tune into that one. 1:40 remaining here as the DRS closes out. Closes out a turnover, another turnover from the HAFTR Hawks. 46-21 as Gabe Coulter checks it in to Ben Weinstein. Ben Weinstein bringing the ball up with 1:30 left. As DRS just tries to waste some time here, passing the ball around. Septimus. Oh. Still DRS ball there as it's tipped out by HAFTR Hawks. Oh, Ackerman with all the room there, trying to set up a teammate. As Goa Kirsten brings up the ball with 1 minute left in this game. Oh, almost scores. Ben Weinstein brings up the ball. Stolen by HAFTR. Here comes HAFTR. Gilad Kirstein. Makes a nice pass. Yeah! Jesse Katz puts in the layups. And he's getting a standing ovation from the DRS crowd, chanting his name as he puts in the layup. Good for him. We're sorry once again that our visual part of DRS Live was not working, but we thank you for sticking with us. With 10 seconds left, the DRS Wildcats are getting a standing ovation here as DRS goes 2-0 tonight. We thank Coach Avraham and Coach Joey Honig for tonight. And as the final buzzer rings, we thank you for tuning in tonight. And as we check out now, thank you. Have a good night and have a good Shabbos.